Hi everybody, here is my black and gray hammock external view. This is part 2 of video that I'll put down in the description. Just wanted to show you how it looks on the outside. So first off, let's have a look at the suspension. This one has daisy chain straps, just sewn in loops and a large loop up by the tree. This has carabiners on it, but I've actually done this right here to demonstrate something to you guys. I just have a lark's head on the Amsteel loop, and it's lark's headed around the strap. And for example, I want to be connected right here, let's say. So what I'm going to do is take a bite of the excess webbing, put it through there, and then I'm going to slide the lark's head down onto that. As you can see, that becomes the connection point. So if I wanted to use this carabiner for something else, like up at the tree, or I just wanted to reduce the weight by a couple ounces, I could use this cool little trick on my daisy chain webbing. Okay, so now back to the hammock. Double-ended stuff bag, just standard double-ended stuff bag. It's cool because you can also just leave it here on the hammock, and when you set it up, just push it back in here. The body is 11 feet long. It has a nice soft diamond grid. This is a lot like Hybrid E fabric. It's really strong, has low stretch, but has a really nice feel to it. As you can see, we got some quill hooks. 1, 2, 3, and they can also be used as tie out, so you can hook your shot cord and have a nice pull out effect on the hammock like that. The bug net is attached to the hammock, but it does zip off 360 degrees. So it has 2 zipper pulls. And a zipper that is sewn permanently to the hammock. Here the zipper just goes around the end cap, and at the end where we were, the zipper is tucked up inside of the end cap, but it is attached to the hammock. So when it's unzipped, it can be stored in, let me show you this guy. This is the little sack. It goes in a little sack right here. The Ridgeline, of course, has this organizer. I think I showed that one in the last video. It just clips up to the Ridgeline. You can also unclip this and like clip it to the outside of a pack too. These little hooks right here will clip to other sewn in webbing, like if you have molly webbing on the outside of your pack, these things will just kind of clip to it like a 1-inch sewn webbing. So if you have some interesting stuff in here that you don't want to mess around with and take apart, you can just unclip this and put it back on your pack. And yeah, so that's the hammock. It's just a 11-foot hammock with a 360 bug net. It has a Ridgeline suspension, quilt hooks. The zipper pulls have a pull on the inside and outside. This hammock that we're looking at right now, it has 2 zipper pulls, and some people mentioned to me that an additional zipper pull would be good so that you could have the net zipped onto the hammock, so it would be attached like this, but a zipper pull off the other side for 3 zipper pulls, so you could put your hand through and do underquilt adjustments. So maybe putting another zipper pull on it would be cool. So basically you could have like a zipper pull right here that would be closed up, but you could reach out here if you're inside of the hammock without having to sit up and pull that around. But if you're pretty good at adjusting your underquilt and you use these little hooks, it may not be necessary. But if I'd like some input on that, what do you guys think about that? More zipper pulls, or do we need them? I'll show you guys a note on the Ridgeline. So here you see the Ridgeline. I've actually put a lark's head into it and then put it over the continuous loop right here. So that will shorten it up just a little bit over 1 inch and give it a little more sag. So there is some adjustability to the Ridgeline. So let's go to the other end. As you can see, this one is just looped over the end, so it's effectively as long as possible. So if I did pull this off right here and then throw a lark's head in that, it would make the gathered ends be a little bit closer together and give you more effective width. So it will give you more sag and make the hammock feel a little bit wider. So like the Ridgeline as equipped, just looped over the end of the hammock is pretty long. It's like about the longest you would want. So that's where the adjustability is. If you throw a lark's head in there instead, it will effectively shorten the Ridgeline. So that's just a little way you can fine tune the hammock a little bit just by pulling that out of there and putting the lark's head in it. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. This has just been an external view of the hammock, and see you guys in the next video. Please check out my other videos, like, subscribe, and thanks again for watching. See you later.